In this video, we will see different operations which can be performed on the CN table spreadsheet, that is, with the bill of characteristics data. The CN table includes lot of details like a unique balloon number associated to each dimension, nominal value with tolerance information, dimension sheet, and zone information, etc. Tolerance information filled in yellow color represents the information is considered from the tolerance standard table against the measured dimension. In case tolerances are specified on the dimension, then the same values will be considered in the CN table. Some columns are read-only and some column values can be edited if required. Class for critical dimension by default can be set as critical. It's a part of the configuration. However, if required, class can be manually changed to major or critical. Once we commit, the changes will be saved. We can apply filter to the columns similar like Microsoft Excel. We first need to enable the column filter and then select the column values which needs to be filtered. Only the selected value rows will be shown in the CN table and the rest will be hidden. We can switch off the filter or again apply filter to select all types of dimensions. Using show hide columns, we can hide unwanted columns or show required columns. Click on the show hide all columns and from the dialog list, switch off the columns which needs to be hidden or switch on the columns which needs to be shown on the CN table. We can enter the values to cell of some columns like remark. Just double click on the cell and enter the values. Once all values are entered, we can save the changes with commit option. All the columns are not writable by default. If needed, we can add a new column to the CN table using append new spreadsheet column. New column gets added at the end and now we can enter the cell values against each balloon number. Now let us see some of the operations which can be performed on the balloon. When we select a balloon row from the CN table, the corresponding dimension also gets highlighted in the display. We can rename a CN number from the context menu option. However, we cannot use existing balloon number which is already used for another dimension. Instead, we can provide a new number. To delete a balloon, we can use delete CN from the context menu. The same option is also available in the inspector dialog pane. We get two options while deleting a balloon, one which removes the balloon permanently and another one is delete option which deletes the balloon from the display. However, the delete operation will be recorded in the CN table and the number will not be reused again. In case there are design changes and a dimension gets deleted, or if it is deleted manually, then delete operation will also be captured in the spreadsheet. Once we run the create update CN, the balloon gets deleted from the display and the corresponding value gets updated in the CN table. A future location represents an additional location of a characteristic number on the drawing. Typical occurrences of these entries are linear or circular arrays. Typically, only one segment of these occurrences is dimensioned, and all other elements are not labeled or identified. In the quality process, there is a need to identify and measure each of these elements identified by its exact location. To fulfill this specification, it is necessary to place identification labels on each of these occurrences. While creating FLLs from the selected dimension, the name will be appended to CN number with the alphabet as a suffix, which keeps updated as we add the FLLs at the other locations. In the CN table, the same nominal dimension and tolerances are considered. If needed, we can resize the rows using context menu resize all rows option. As we drag the row, the cell size changes. We can hide the CN table with the show hide CN table option. All the changes are captured and retained as we save the document. These same operations are also available on model-based inspection. Thanks for watching.